Happy spooky season.
Princess the Bear, today we're in Magic Kingdom because it's time to celebrate the season of pumpkin.
We're going to the Plaza.
Yes, they have brand new things for us to try because it's your number one choice of food infotainment. We're here to try all the fall treats so you don't have to. Remember, she's vegan. I'm not. Today, I am a pumpkin.
It's time to foodie and chill.
So Plaza's brand new skull meatloaf. It is a Caribbean-style glazed meatloaf on top of a bed of mashed potatoes, surrounded by green beans, sauce, and then some crispy onions. Everything that I fear on a plate. Not the skull, but the green beans, mostly. As far as the skull, it's skullish. Maybe like a 8 out of 10 skulls as far as the rating, but it is a far smaller piece of meatloaf than I was expecting. I was expecting like a brick. This is like a snack, almost. But you know what? There are no ears to cut, so I guess I'm just getting the lower part of the jaw. Just gonna go all in here. Nice thicken. There's some herbs and things in there, looks like. A little cross-section. It's meat-y. Meat-ish. That tastes like your auntie's meatloaf. Not your mom's, not your grandmother's. Your auntie's meatloaf. You know what I mean? Meatloaf, it's okay. It's meat in a loaf. The sauce, we had to check because of my allergy, is actually pineapple-based glaze. So you do get a little bit of sweetness on top of that. It's less barbecue and more sweet. A significant glaze that gives it a nice flavor. It's inoffensive. I don't hate it. I mean, I would rush here just to order meatloaf, but if you're feeling something that makes you feel ghouly, you want to start off your season with a skull, you can do worse. I'll give it 3.75 out of 5 claws. Now, because they gave fixins, I almost feel required to try some of those too. That includes the green beans, yes. A little bit of the mashed taters, a single smaller green bean, maybe 2, and some sauce. I'm keeping my 3.75. That's not adding a whole lot. You have fixins, kids. Eat your veggies, even if you hate them, just like me. The mashed potatoes are run-of-the-mill mashed potatoes. Nothing special there. But it's meaty, and you don't find meat on skulls very often, you know?
The crispy chicken sandwich here that was just added to the menu has the same bun that they're using for the black bean burger during Mickey's Not So Scary over at Pico Spill. They have the black bean burger at Pico Spill during the day, but it's with a different bun. I highly recommend that burger. It is delicious. There also used to be a Doom burger over at Columbia Harbor House that was like a plant-based crab patty with like the same burger bun. So this bun has been around for a little bit. I'm excited that I was able to make this chicken sandwich vegan. Very easy. I put the sauce on the side so Bear can have it, and then the rest of it is just the normal vegan things. So we have a beautiful little slaw, we have an Impossible burger, and then the bun. It looks a little cabbagey to me, and then I guess there's some peppers in there too. That has a nice peppery kick to it. I can really feel it. I feel the fire. I can feel the heat. I feel like I am channeling my inner Hades right now, and I am here for it. This is delicious, and though I do love the Impossible chili burger, especially with extra cheese, this might actually be a real winner. You could probably put vegan cheese on this too, but I don't think you need it. I think it is a 4.75 out of 5 burgers. It is delicious.
So normally this would be called the Devilish chicken sandwich. All we did was sub out the chicken sandwich for the Impossible and then put the mayo on the side. This array of cursed cabbage here on the bottom is looking like somebody's demon fro, but you know what? I'll take it. Now there also are some Fresno peppers in here, which is probably providing a little bit of the heat. But you know what? We like a differently dressed Impossible burger, fake cabbage dreads or not. We call that baby cursed cabbage. Maybe this is the Hellion Impossible burger, whatever we want to call it. But I think the cabbage does add some nice texture to the otherwise well-seasoned, well-cooked Impossible burger. Fresno peppers, a little bit of spark, but nothing's going to start a forest fire in your mouth. At least not for the spice-enabled of the community. I think that it's a decent upgrade for you if you don't want to do the traditional Impossible Burger with the chili. We forgot, but be sure to ask for the vegan cheese. They do have vegan cheese here, so if you wanted cheese with the slaw, they could do that for you. On its own, I'm giving it a 3.75 out of 5 claws. It's not winning any gold medals, but I'd be willing to give it a bronze, maybe a silver on a good day. Now, we did ask for the mayonnaise on the side, because the mayonnaise is also themed. And obviously, not good for the vegans, but vegetarians go all in. And they gave us a plenty. I dip the fries in this. Yeah. That forest fire that I just alluded to, nope. I think I've stumbled to one of the levels of hell because that mayo, it's so spicy, my eyes started watering. But with the cabbage, that's amazing. I think that actually adds a lot to the sandwich itself. Vegetarians, you need to order this. Mayo included, because that is a spicy kick in the pants. Give it like a Ichabod Crane style. I'm literally sweating down to the eyeball right now. That's good. Even with the Impossible Burger and the sauce, I'm giving that a 4.5 out of 5 claws. That makes me curious to have the chicken sandwiches. So if you guys come here and you try the chicken sandwich, just drop us a message and let us know. Like one of the socials, you know how to find us. But that is delicious.
Of course, we have to compare the holiday Impossible with the chili Impossible, the standard Impossible. The only competitor I think I can think of right now is maybe Beaches and Cream. You can make your own chili burger there. You can also make your own chili burger at the marketplace at the Beach Club Resort. You can have anything your way here. This is totally BK. I really like the balance of the pico and the chili on this one. Sometimes the chili can be a little bit watery and overpowering. Sometimes they put too much. They put what I thought was a small amount of chili, but it's actually the right amount of chili so that it doesn't go all over the place. But when you have excess, you can always use it with your fries, so that's nice. But I like this. I like the pico. It tastes fresh. I like my burger more, though, so I don't know. I think maybe do the holiday stuff. I would give this a 3 out of 5 burgers.
The long-lasting, impossible-to-defeat Impossible Burger here at the Plaza has sticking around on the menu for quite some time. It's a combination of cheese, chili, and then this plant-based Impossible patty. It's hard to beat. It's definitely one of the more unique burgers you can get. And honestly, we say go for it most days. But we want to know how it compares to our sort of like modified holiday burger. They have always been really good at cooking Impossible here. They cook so much of it, they're very used to it. So you don't ever really encounter an issue here where like the Impossible is like undercooked or anything like that. But one thing that has gotten better slowly over time is them melting the cheese. Vegan cheese is already hard to melt, but it's not like completely melted, but melted enough into the chili where I feel like, honestly, I couldn't tell the difference from that real cheese if you handed me both. I love the chili on the burger. I love the sort of flavor profile that provides for it. I definitely prefer the slaw on the holiday sort of burger over the chili, but you can always ask to get the chili off. You don't have to get the chili on the burger, and it's still good either way. I would give this a solid 3.5 out of 5 claws. My only problem, as always, is put all the vegan options on the menu. Let people know that they can trade things out. Because not everybody is so willing to ask. Like a true bear of the night, we are hanging out with the Goblins and Ghoulies, the brand new cocktail specifically for the season here at the Plaza restaurant. I am doing my barest, not my darndest, my barest to drop spooky from my vocabulary this year. I will probably fail, but I'm trying one way or the other. This Captain Morgan Disaronno and then apple cider and pomegranate could be good. Could be the true horror to start the day. You know, I kind of rocks with it because it rocks with me. The cocktails, the pre-made ones that are here at Magic Kingdom, except for Beacon Barrel, have been a mixed consistency. This one is actually, I would say, on the positive side. It's a little sweet, it's a little juicy. The alcohol is there. It tastes like that nuttiness of Disaronno. It's definitely Captain Morgan, but it's still mostly juice. But I'm feeling imbibed. I feel it running through my veins. Bats can fly out of my ear at any moment. I'd give that 4 out of 5 points.
Wine selection here can be a little abysmal, so I feel like I always end up getting this specific margarita. It is also pre-made, and you can get it pretty much anywhere at Disney. I think it's better at the resorts because they hand mix them at the resorts. It's a little bit on the orangey side, not so you don't really taste like I think it's Teremana in this. It's okay. I would give it like a 2.5 out of 5 margaritas.
If I ever had to deal with any sort of paralysis, Steven, it would probably be a talking pecan. But for the season of the pumpkin, we have this phantom chocolate pecan cheesecake that's got dulce de leche and chocolate icing lattice like on the bottom, pecan top, more of the chocolate dulce de leche on top, and then a chocolate crust on the bottom. You will rarely ever see me eat cheesecake on this channel for the simple reason that with my level of lactose intolerance, this is a dangerous gamble, even for me. But I'm going to do the babiest of bites. This is what you guys come here for, the sweet treats. Sweet treats. A glorious, delicious, velvety cheesecake ruined by the horror and plague that is pecans upon the world. How I hate them. That pecan skin flake that like hangs in your mouth after you eat a pecan. It's a thing of like pure horror for me. The cheesecake itself, for what I'm able to have, is actually though rather delicious. It's nice and velvety, like I said. The dulce de leche with the chocolate, that is a thing of art. The pecans can burn in the fires of hell. The rest of it is pretty good. I'm building in a lot of biases because honestly, like I said, I hate pecans, but I can't disparage the rest of the cheesecake just because they are cursed with pecans on top. So I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5 paws. For those of you who are pecan lovers or maybe don't mind pecans as much to me, I'm sure you will enjoy it far more than I did. We have Plaza, and now we're leaving.
We're getting a little rained out. It is the first day of the Halloween party, so exciting for all you Halloween people. That's not us. I am very sad to report that my beautiful banana caramel tart is now off the menu, and the vegan option is sorbet.
Yes.
That's disappointing.
We don't know this because they're regional in the menu, because they still have some other changes to make, but for now, if you go there plant-based, yes, your only option is a sorbet. I think actually the seasonal options they do have are quite good. I think modifying your burger actually worked out pretty well for us.
I love that.
That was actually quite tasty. That mayo was great. So vegetarians, feel free to chomp down on that one. I love this. Plaza always seems to update fairly quickly, more so than most of the restaurants at Magic Kingdom.
I agree.
I wish the other ones in this park updated as often as they do.
Looking at you, Skipper Canteen.
Not be our guest, so you can just not change. I don't care.
That's whatever.
But we love these new additions. So there are some other treats that are here in the park that you can get before the Halloween party, so you're not limited on the pumpkin festivities just because you don't want to get a Halloween party ticket. If you want us to come back and do those at some point, let us know.
Yes.
We might be willing to make another trip to Magic Kingdom just for some of those. But as always, we want to know what you guys think of the Plaza. Are the updates worth coming, or would you rather just wait till the Halloween party to get the real stuff? Let us know in the comments below. As always, if there's anything else you can see us do, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear will just yeet himself into the sky and become one with all of this glorious rain.
An air water dragon bear
Yes.
thing. hybrid.
You are all of the elements.
Heard the girl.